favorite warm-up to start up with, nice and gentle, is just... These are called lip trills. My cat thinks I'm talking to her when I do them. And the whole goal is to just let it all vibrate up here and not feel it in your throat at all. Just nice and relaxed and easy. And we'll go upwards. So let's start right there. And up. And up. That's great. It's all one breath and it can almost slide. Beautiful. One more. Let's try one more. Nice and easy. Nice. Let's go down. And down. I'm going to listen to you. Lovely. One more. I'm going to do a few more with you. Try feeling the sort of explosive when it starts, putting all of the sound just like right, not really into your nose, but just let it push the sound forward. We'll do a few together because I can't remember what key we're in, so let's start right there. Lovely, and down. That's a core sound right there. One more. Gotta be slidey. Excellent. Let's now do, I don't know your voice very well, but we can always change as we keep working together. For me, I like to start warming up my head voice very lightly and working downward. That way, it's easier just to keep myself on top of the notes rather than like pushing up at them. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but so let's do the wee. So up in head voice, nice and light. It's just going to be wee, 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 wee. And you can really let the lips go in and out. Wee, 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 wee. Ready? Right there. Wee, 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 wee. And down. Wee, 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 wee. Really pucker. Wee, 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 wee. That's lovely. Down. Wee, 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 wee. And down. Wee, 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 wee. And whenever I'm doing head voicey stuff, and ooh sounds are just lovely, like oohs, e's, all the sort of front narrow vowels. It almost feels like you're, I've never played the flute, but like blowing into a bottle cap. You just feel the air just sort of going there. So let's go, start from right there and go gently upward, drop out whenever you want. So where were we? You can even throw in a little phantom H at the beginning to get you going. And up. Your mouth can almost be closed. That's lovely. And up. And up. Lovely. You can have the ooh and the e be two separate beats. Let's do it one more time. Right from a little lower. And join me. Up. I'm gonna listen to you. Awesome. That's a nice. Does that feel good? Because that's a really good core. Exactly. The center of the tone was right there. That's awesome. So since this is a very quick mini thing, we'll dive right into the next warm-up. This is to start warming up the chest voice and connecting it with the head voice. I don't know what it's really called. I think of it as the donkey warm-up because that's how I feel. So if it sounds ridiculous, that's fine. You're doing it right. Ma-yi-ya. You feel like a donkey. So on the lower half, so it's ma or ba, and then e, and there can always be a phantom H. I'll try to keep an eye on it, make sure I'm not giving you the bad habit of always singing an H, but when you're diving right in with a vowel, you can make up a consonant, either a Y or an H, to launch you into it. It just makes things so much easier. Okay. So The low note should feel like it's in chest voice, and you can actually feel the vibration. And then you can connecting, kind of sliding, but you'll feel the flip at some point going up into head voice. You do not have to try to force them to all be in the same place. You can actually feel the flip over. So let's start relatively low. Ma, and you can actually feel the vibrations.
Nice.
Just head. Lovely. Let's go up one. Ma, wonderful up. Ma, and up. Ma, and up. Ma, awesome. One adjustment. You can lean into the E. Ma, it's light. It's light. It bypasses the throat entirely, but you can kind of have the air and the growing vibration go into it, if that makes any sense at all. Let's try it from ma, let's start a little lower actually. Ma, join me. Ma, yes, up. Ma, and up. Ma, and down. Ma. That's awesome. The one thing I want to adjust again is just to have the connection, not have the muff fade out before going into the E. So I think the thing to do, my, you can have a transitional Y sound. So from my, as it's getting high, just flip to an E.
And how do you, because it's so easy for me to get in the back of my throat.
Oh, totally, totally. Well, that's actually what the previous exercise, the wee is really good for. And you can alternate vowels. That one's really hard because naturally falls back for everybody. Abso-fraggedly. So doing that one, you know, that sort of thing. If you keep doing that, it helps you figure out how to. Oohs and e's are the best for keeping you forward. So if you get used to alternating those and like the ahs and the ohs or whatever that naturally go backward, you just start to figure out how to keep it all forward for yourself.
How about when you start feeling tight? You know, like when you start singing and you're like, not enough air, not enough air. And you're like, ugh.
For me personally, trying to think consciously about my breath never did it for me. I know a lot of people start with breath. I mean, if you know how to take a good deep breath and it almost feels like you're yawning, that's awesome. That's opening everything else. But the main thing for me, it has been focusing on placement more, and I find if the placement is comfortable, you end up using less breath and you don't have to think about it as much. So I think, in general, I'm about to quote what was said to me over and over and over, and it never made sense to me, is why I hesitate to repeat it, but it's true. It's that you can make the breath do a lot more work than we think it does. You know, we always feel like we have to use our muscles or our abdomen or our diaphragm or our throat or whatever, and we totally don't. It's like you can, that's what I think of as the phantom H. It's not that we want to be going huh all the time. It's just thinking about it makes the breath push the sound out. So the breath is doing the work. That may not make sense in abstract yet, but we'll keep coming back to it. Sometimes in the middle of a note, I can be holding a note for a while, and if I feel myself fading, I just think about an H, and I may not articulate it, but it just keeps the sound going with the breath pushing it rather than
because when you
the rest of me pushing it.
You think about the breath, and you're like, oh, no breath, and then you're pushing, and then you're tightening, and you're like, crap, and then you lose focus.
Also, while you're warming up, go ahead and take a breath. That's fine. And as you get more comfortable and confident, you'll need to less. And you can start working on it deliberately, but you can do things in stages. It's cool. So what were we doing? We're doing ma-yi-ya. So as you go, kind of envision ma-yi-ya. Again, it's the springboard idea of the Y. You can really use the lingam. Exactly like that.
I felt that.
Yeah.
My,
beautiful. You know what? Let's do it quiet a few more times because that was perfect.
Okay.
And then we'll build it up to.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's start right where you were. Maia.
Maia.
Lovely. Let's go down. Maia. And down.
Maia.
Yes, and down.
Maia.
And down.
Maia.
That's awesome. I can hear it when it. Do you feel it sort of vibrating like here? Exactly. And as you get to know the feeling, also you can deliberately like direct the sound toward there. It just launches it right into a comfy place that's not on your chords. So it's safe and comfy.
Yay.
Let's do so. How does this? I made it through the wilderness. What's the next?
I made it through the wilderness.
Let's make that beginning.
I keep
really
forgetting.
Oh no! Not vocally. Just like a little more strong and declarative. Like I made it through the wilderness. Either like I don't whether it's I guess. Whatever the intent is, just like I proved myself. Damn it, I did this.
Yeah.
I made it through the wilderness. Come at me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
What's the next line?
Somehow I made it through.
So that's remembering why it was so difficult.
Yeah.
I made it through the wilderness.
Yeah.
Somehow, you know, whatever that means to you.
Yeah.
I love my favorite thing in other actors and what I like playing with for myself is reversals, going from one thought to another and having them contrast like constantly. So I made it through the wilderness.
Somehow I made it through.
Exactly.
Didn't know how lost I was until I found you.
Exactly. And then into the tenderness.
I was beat.
Oh, yeah. And that I think can be totally dancey. It's like, so now it's becoming a pop song. Watch this. I was beat. Whatever the dance move is that you're doing.
Yeah, I was beat. Incomplete.
Let's do something else. So I was beat. Incomplete. Just something to do the echoing two beats.
I was beat. Incomplete.
Yes. What's next?
I've been had.
I've been had. What's the rest of the line?
I've been had. I was sad and blue.
But you may. Yeah, I like let it get to that part. I've been had. Think really about what being had meant and how terrible it was and how bad they do. I've been had. I was sad and blue, but you made me like. When you go from really dark to suddenly very happy, it can be hilarious.
I've been had, I was sad and blue, but you made me feel. Yeah, you made me feel.
Awesome. Let's another beat.
Yes.
I love frequent.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Break it up.
I was sad and blue, but you made me feel. Yeah, you made me feel. Okay. And then and sometimes when there's something you don't necessarily want to overthink. Like for me, I suck at riffing. So the maid, whatever it is, let's have some kind of so that it's in the acting rather than having to think about the technique.
That's what I've been thinking about.
Exactly.
But you made me feel.
Exactly.
But you made me feel.
So it's like, I'm sad, I was blue, and then there's you. Yeah, you're like propping him up.
Yeah. I've been had, I was sad and blue, but you made me feel. Yeah, you made me feel shiny and new.
Yeah. If that's not working for you, let's ditch it. Let's go back to the new. Ow!
Yeah.
That was awesome too.
Or ow, I like ow.
That's what you were doing before.
Ow!
That's great. Let's go back to more stillness at the end. So it's let's see. Yeah, you made me feel, and that can be more like actual sex. You know, made me feel. And then maybe at the end, wonder, shiny and new. Like, oh, I really do feel this way.
Yeah.
Ow! Whatever.
Yeah. But you made me feel shiny and new. Ow! Oh my God, it's a difference. Oh my gosh.
And then the last thing is, deliver it to to a point that isn't, choose a fixed point to be his eyes.
Yes.
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 And I'm going to stand over here and watch.
Okay.
But I should not be that point, because you're going to not be able to see.
But you made me feel shiny and new. Ow!
That's great. That last thing can have less. I know you're bopping along
Yeah.
with the beat, but I think for that last bit, just go totally still. But you made me feel shiny and new. Ah! Like the crescendo can just be like the dawning smile. There doesn't have to be motion.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let's do the whole thing.
Oh boy.
So it's like all these big feelings and big switches and big intentions can be kind of internal. You don't have to project them with the physicality, but it'll shape it. You know?
Okay. I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. Didn't know how lost I was until I found you. I was being incomplete. I've been had. I was sad and blue, but you made me feel. Yeah, you made